of the agreement. Jed Smith has more.
With the review process of the U.S.-Mexico-Canada agreement set to begin later this year, the Senate Finance Committee took a closer look at the deal.
Good morning, everybody. Jana, lead off. Pam, Christy.
Solomon notes that while the deal has overall been positive, there are still some updates that need to be made. We never quite realized all we wanted was to
I got to share it out there. Jessica, morning.
Jessica, I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, I know why you're here. That'll be second segment. Still good stuff in the first segment.
All right, let's see.
Josh will have to carry the show today. I'm not feeling 100.
She is not feeling 100. So, the normal show will be carrying things.
Nobody believes that.
I believe it if I say it. Let's see. Oh, there's the intro. It's dialed up here. I may or may not have some videos.
Okay. I thought Winterfest was what was keeping you occupied last week. Actually, Josh said it. He reminded me.
Because I pay attention. Don't know, honey.
Not to me.
I'll pay all the attention to you. She doesn't feel good today. I need to carry the show. Are we eating cottage cheese?
We talked about this. This is why you don't listen. We bumped cottage cheese to tomorrow.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
doing
That's right.
basketball discussions
Good.
for my comings and goings.
I'm going to be sick tomorrow. I probably won't be here. So I get a fill in. Heard of somebody who likes
I'm going to
cottage
save
cheese.
it for when you come back.
Coach T, morning. Good to see you survived. Yes. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day. I'm going to get everybody all riled up.
Josh is about to make border battle number 2 happen.
I hope they're listening over in Lincoln County. Oh. I'm not saying nothing. They'll come over here and start yelling at me. Good Monday morning to you, everybody. Welcome in. Thunder Radio Morning Show. Getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work for you night shift warriors. Glad to have you along with us on this beautiful Monday morning. Morning show brought to you each and every day by Dr. James Van Winkle, one of the finest surgeons that ever was, and he is right here in Southern Middle Tennessee. Boy, how fortunate are we to have Dr. Van Winkle part of the show and part of our community each and every day. A quick weather check for you before we get moving along. It's cold out, man. We had a nice week last week. I am not used to this. Winter has returned, 23 degrees out there, and we're only going to get up to about 34 today. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't get there. We may not even make it above freezing today. 32 to 34 is kind of where we're going to be, and then 18 again tonight. We'll give you a full weather forecast here in just a little while. We got a lot to talk about today. I mean, a lot. We got district basketball tournament, skerfuffles. We've got we got previews of more district tournament basketball. There's a championship game tonight. We'll talk about that. A little sports heavy. What we did over the weekend, what y'all did over the weekend. Stupid Silly Stat, name that tune. Chance to win prizes later on. We got celebrity birthdays later on in the show. Your birthdays. Call them in, 728-1320. So plenty of things to do before in 2 hours. I don't know how we're going to get it all packed in, but we're going to do our best to stuff it in there over the next little while. On that note, though, I do believe it is time that I hush my mouth and send it over and welcome in the better half of the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Across from me sits the brains of this operation, the planner, the organizer, the CEO, and the president of Peterson Media Group. She's by far the looks in this studio. She is the past chairman of the board of the Manchester Chamber of Commerce. She is the microphone licker, the corn cob eater, one of the main reasons the rockin' world continues to go round. She's our in-house master juggler, chief photographer, the knower of all things Play-Doh. She is the banana beater, the cobbler gobbler. Holly, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Like I forgot some stuff.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. People are here for the drama. I'm just here to tell you right now, the camera count is up near 100. She's going to make y'all wait.
It's in the second segment.
She's going to make y'all wait for the second segment.
Stay, because the first segment is going to be good.
Can I give him a little preview? Okay, let's come back. Can't give him too much. Can't give him too
You're a
much.
tease.
Yes, I am. You like my song? You like that? It's steamy.
Stevie was what?
It's Dirty Deeds.
I know what the song is, but what is it on theme with? Who's dirty? Lincoln County?
Yeah.
Okay.
Always. No, I'm just kidding. There's plenty of good people in Lincoln County. I just haven't found them. Companies that go always what's happening in and around the community. High school basketball is front and center. District championship tonight for the Coffee County Lady Raiders. They'll play at 7:30. They're about. Now, there's a game ahead of them at 6. That game could be over early. And if it is, then they may start a little early. Or that game could run over, and in that case, we'll start a little late. But right about 7:30 tonight, we hope to see you at the Patch. Should be a good one. Coffee County's girls, the return of the Nat. That is certainly made a difference. Natalie Barnes with 20 points on Saturday. Coffee County beat Lincoln County 43-15. So that's tonight at 7:30. We got it on Thunder. No video tonight. So if you want to watch it, you better be there. Otherwise, you're listening to my sultry voice. I don't know if that's the word I would use for it.
It's not sultry.
No, it is not.
But it is very entertaining.
Thank you. Okay. And then Coffee County boys, they lost a tough one at the buzzer to Lincoln County on Saturday. Free throws were problematic for them. They play Tuesday at 6 for third place. That'll be at the Patch as well. So get out and support both teams over the next couple of days. It'll be the final time the boys will be at home this year because they'll be traveling for the region quarterfinals, then the region semis and championship and beyond be on the road. So last chance to see the boys at home on Tuesday. The girls, they'll play tonight at home, and then they'll be back at home Friday, I think, in the region quarterfinals. So still got a chance to see them there. Other things going on. We are, not next weekend, or not this coming weekend, Holly, but the next weekend, we spring forward with the clocks.
About time.
Also, next week, high school baseball and softball start playing games.
That means it's spring, right?
And it does not. It absolutely. I think Westwood baseball plays today. I think they're playing today. At least it's on the schedule. They're going to need to bundle up. That is for sure. That's just some of the things that I have. I'm not putting how many days left in school in my countdown. All right, Holly, what do you got?
Can we do how many weeks left?
Yeah, sure. I'll count that up.
It's National Tootsie Roll Day today.
Tootsie Rolls belong with jelly beans in the garbage and candy corn.
So
Tootsie Rolls, jelly beans, and candy corn.
One of our account executives, Amanda, her daughter noticed that she always went through her Halloween candy and pulled out the Tootsie Rolls. And someone, I don't know if they asked the daughter what her favorite candy was, and she said Tootsie Rolls. And Amanda said, it's not my favorite candy, but I do pick those out of the
Halloween candy.
Yeah, so she came into our meeting last week with the biggest bag of Tootsie Rolls.
And nobody's ate those.
Kim likes some, and
there are.
I saw Ham eat
but
some.
if those had been like Reese cups, I would have took them to my office.
If they were Reese cups, she wouldn't have brought them in to work. She'd have kept those for
Yeah,
herself.
Just brought in the Tootsie Rolls because nobody wants to eat those.
It's National Dog Biscuit Day. I don't know why, but give your dog a biscuit. Let's see here. National Banana Bread Day.
I like some good banana bread. You should go home and make us some.
I'll post a picture of the last loaf I made to our Thunder.
Yeah, it looked like that dinosaur they discovered, that baby. They tasted okay. It was heavy.
Okay, that was national days. Let's talk about national news. And what about U.S.
Team
hockey?
USA, yeah. I like to see anytime you can beat Canada at anything.
100%.
That would be good. So one of the Canadian players after the game was basically said, "What didn't really matter what the score was. I'll let you guys judge who the better team was." I'm like, you lost. You lost
It was
the game.
United States.
You lost the game, man. There's a score, and down here in this country, we keep score, and the team with the most points in this particular thing wins. And so you can say what you want to say, but you lost the game.
Someone after the
Sometimes the better team doesn't win. I'll give them that, but
the
you didn't win.
women's hockey team. Someone said, "Y'all can have this win, American women. It seems like y'all could really use it right now."
Well, they're
I'm
catty up there, ain't
You
they?
didn't give us nothing. Both the men and women's U.S. hockey team both won gold this year, and that has never happened before. They've never both won gold on the same year. Jack Hughes with the win
Yes.
in overtime.
The game-winning goal there.
He and his brother are both on Team USA.
He was minus a tooth and a half there, it looked like.
Yeah. He said, "This is about our country right now."
I loved him in the post game.
Oh,
like
gosh, I
he
could
was
just
so
eat that up.
patriotic.
Yeah. He said, "I love the USA. I love my teammates. It's unbelievable. The USA hockey, the USA hockey
You
brother.
said USA?
USA.
Okay.
The brotherhood is so strong. I'm so proud to be an American today." And boy, is that refreshing. I
Yeah.
just love that.
You don't get a lot of that. We got other people out there like, I'm just representing my family. I don't care about
and
the flag.
and the policies
all
that
of
I
that.
like. I'm
Yeah.
not representing
And this
anything I
guy's
don't
like, no, and that's how it should be.
It should be. Also, really touching at the end of the U.S. hockey, the game, they brought a player, Goudreau.
Yeah.
He died in
A car crash. I
a drunk.
think, right?
He
Yeah.
and his brother were on the way to their sister's wedding, and a drunk driver hit him and killed him. And he was supposed to be on the USA team, and he wasn't there. So after the game, they had his jersey out there and brought his two kids out on the ice.
For a picture. Holly's sitting there watching TV this morning, just sobbing.
She's crying,
Just
just
sobbing.
crying.
She
My
woke up not
gosh.
feeling good already, and then she saw that on TV, and I can hear her over there going, her face. I can't see her face, but she's just, I was like, oh,
gosh.
she can't watch this on TV. It's too much for her.
A touching moment brought on, in addition to all the patriotism I felt. Annie Hootie. They still don't know where Savannah Guthrie's mama is, so
I don't want
no
to be.
updates
I don't
there.
want to be too doom and gloom on the morning show.
I'm
but
just that little touch of update. They still don't know. All right, now we can move on.
I don't have anything else unless you
All
want.
right, so we're gonna take a break and come back.
Yeah, we need to
and-
break and get into the. We need to get into the drama. So there was because people are here for it, and there was some drama Saturday night in the basketball gymnasium. Which anytime Lincoln County's involved in sports, there's generally some drama involved, and I'm a little bit tongue in cheek. There's good people in Fayetteville. I just haven't met any, and no, I have. I mean, I get along with several people over there. It just seems to be they're a very passionate bunch of people. And we had some things get a little out of hand Saturday. We're going to break it down. I got some video over here. Now, I don't have all the video, but I've got some video over here from my paparazzi, my lead paparazzi videographer over here.
I hadn't even made it home yet, and I was getting texts that said, "Hey, girl," and I
Where you got some video?
I knew what they wanted.
Yeah. So we were there, of course, Saturday, and we'll explain it all. We'll break it down, but there were people detained. Okay. That's all I'm going to say. And that's the first I've seen that. I think I've seen some drama after a game before. I've seen some drama in the game, and I've seen people thrown out, and I've seen things get crazy. First time I think I've seen people detained with handcuffs. So we're going to get into that, break it down. I'm going to play armchair quarterback on this one, and I'm going to do it without all the facts. So it's going to be great. It's going to be great information and good stuff. That's next on Thunder Radio Morning Show. Full weather forecast before we do that. I mentioned it a minute ago. 23 degrees right now, 34 today for your high. We may not even get that warm. It's going to stay pretty cloudy. We will see a little more sun throughout the day. Tonight, 18 degrees. It's not a good feeling, Holly, after experiencing the warm weather to be thrust back into the cold. I don't like that. 48 tomorrow, so we start to recover a little bit, and then 37 tomorrow night. And then Wednesday, we're back up to near 60, so that's great. But you know what happens Wednesday night? Rain comes in, 70% chance of that. Thursday, a 90% chance of rain, high of 62 at least. I know the teachers are out there thinking, what, precipitation? Oh, no, not now. It's going to be nice and warm. And then Thursday night down around 36, Friday, 58 and sunny. And next weekend, Saturday, you ready for this? Saturday, 67 degrees and sunny skies. Oh yes. Sunday, 66 and looking pretty good. Maybe a slight chance of a shower. So we'll take that right there. Weather forecast is brought to you by our friends at Baker Brothers Drug Company, your hometown pharmacy since 1928. That's 98 years of locally owned pharmacy. Dr. Sarah Adams and her staff treat you like people, not just some number. Refills available by phone, text, and online. Enjoy the local pharmacy feel at Baker Brothers just off the square in downtown Manchester.
Hey, Misty,
Hey, Roger.
do you know what to do if you were involved in a car accident?
So many new viewers that aren't normally on at the same time. Hey, watch this.
Holly's going to show off her talents. She'll juggle for you during
But
the
you didn't
commercial
know I
break.
could do that, did you?
I wonder how many of the new people are like, do they know they're still on right now? Let me tell you what I really think about it. Let's see, minute and a half.
Feel free to comment and tell
What did y'all
tell
see?
us what you saw.
What have y'all heard? We're just going to be town square over here today.
I'm not
What did you
telling
hear? What did you see?
I'm not telling you what I heard.
Oh, well.
I'm telling you what I saw.
Yeah.
I heard a lot, and some of it makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm just going to tell you what I saw.
I'll tell you what I saw. Yeah, that's gonna be the theme of the next segment is what I saw,
What'd you see?
and that's what we're gonna go.
I didn't feel too good this morning. I didn't even get coffee.
But you seem to be feeling a little better. No, or are you just putting on for everybody?
Yeah, I do feel a little. In bed, I was laying there and I was thinking, I'm going to feel so bad on the show, but I feel,
Rachel got a video from the student section. I'm gonna get you to send that to me. I'm gonna need to see it.
We'll show you ours.
We'll show you ours if you show us yours.
Yeah.
So today's what else you got is what else you see. Yes, exactly. Is what else you see.
And what I mean by not what I heard, I'm talking about from other people.
Oh yeah. I mean,
I'm
I've
talking
gotten
about
some
second.
and third hand accounts. I'm not going to repeat a lot of that or any of it. I saw a lot. There's some pieces I didn't see, and Amy said I saw a bunch
Moral
of
of the
people
story.
really mad about winning the game. I know. I've never seen people get so upset about winning. Can't even win over there.
Save it. We're just getting too.
Laura said I could tell you who started the whole daggone thing. Who was it?
Everybody knows.
No, I want to know what she saw. Maybe she may have saw something else.
No, she saw what
I saw.
Yeah.
Everybody will have a different view. It's crazy because I bet you could talk to Lincoln County and I bet they have a whole different view. I know they do of what went wrong and how it went wrong.
I'm gonna show you my view.
I'm gonna. You're gonna get firsthand view, and I'm gonna show you. We're gonna break down what we could do a little bit better. I'm gonna give. I can separate myself and give you a objective view, and you're gonna get one. This will be good. All right. Anybody going to the game tonight? Who wants to go tomorrow night and watch Shelbyville and Lincoln County play each other and see what happens there? Because that could be interesting. When they play each other tonight, girls play, but I don't think it'll be as intense.
Rowdy.
Thunder Radio.
Well, that's what you've all been waiting for. Segment 2. I'm thankful that we have something new here because Holly was going to make me eat cottage cheese.
I'm going to make you eat cottage cheese tomorrow.
I don't know why that's a segment on the show.
Because
But
neither Josh nor I have ever had cottage
no,
cheese.
no. I've had cottage cheese. I've just been a long time. Like I was a kid.
Then it don't count, buddy.
I'm just saying. I've had some.
All right.
But we're going into segment 2 of the morning show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. That means it's time for what else you got.
Oh, yeah. What else you got?
Saturday at the basketball games.
Tell them which basketball
So
games.
I'm gonna give them all the deets. So it was a long day of basketball, but the last one of the night, Coffee County and Lincoln County. Speaking of cottage cheese, Steer says he's never had it by itself. Ooh, we're gonna mix it with things anyway. So Saturday, Coffee County, Lincoln County. The nightcap. It was a good game.
Good game.
Back and forth game. A lot of lead changes. Exciting stuff. Well, unfortunately for Coffee County, fortunately for Lincoln County, Lincoln County wins at the buzzer. Little point guard for them, Reese Smith, made a couple good plays late, and they win the game. They get a bucket with about 9 seconds left, and then Coffee County had an opportunity there at the end, couldn't get shot.
There's a key point here that Josh just said. That Lincoln County won.
Lincoln County won.
That's
won the
a
game.
key.
Yeah, they won the game.
Keep that in mind.
They won the game. All right, so they win the game, which I'm gonna just for you folks watching on the cameras over there. Just some housekeeping notes for you. I'm pulling the comments off the screen, so you got full video view. Okay. Anyway, so after the game happens, game's over. Lincoln County has won this thing. Congratulations. Blah blah blah.
They go through the handshake.
The Coffee County student section, to set the stage for you a little bit, they're a rowdy bunch, and they've done a better job this year than in past years of being pretty involved in the game. Now, most high school students carry things too far, and they yell things they probably should not yell, and it just happens. Okay, it happens at other gyms. I've seen it, and it is what it is. But I've noticed the last couple of games, the student section has been able to be so rowdy that they have gotten the attention of the other team's parents, the grown adults, the adults, the adults with children, and they don't like it very much. So they start jawing back and forth. And you can see it during the game.
The whole game.
Through the whole game, they'll start going back and forth.
Like Lincoln County will get the lead, and then parents, not students.
Yeah.
Parents are standing up and
kind of yapping at the student section. Of course, student section is yapping because they're students.
They're students.
And so that's what they do. Well, anyway, so we get to go and at the end of the game, Lincoln County wins. Their fans are excited, rightfully so. It's a big game for them. Well, they're more excited to try to shove it in Coffee County's face at this point that they've won the game.
Yeah.
So, they're starting to chant over here and yell and do things. The Coffee County student section, if you're not familiar with the layout at the patch, it is in an area where the visiting team has to go past it to get to their locker room.
Right. So
which
Lincoln
some
County,
people may find as a flawed design. I think it is glorious. I think that's exactly how it should be. I do. I think that's exactly how it should be. I think the visiting team should get greeted that way. Okay. That's how it should be. So anyway, so they have to go past this area. Well, so the student section, and look, I remember doing this when I was in high school 25 years ago. They're yelling at that team on their way by, blah, 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 blah. There's SROs and administrators kind of between the student section, kind of forming a tunnel, allowing them to go through. This is what I saw. Okay. People may have seen things differently, but I saw it with my eyes. I don't know what led to some of it.
I didn't get this part on video because
this part's not on video.
The student section kind of swarmed at one point, and I couldn't shoot through them.
So here's what happened. So Lincoln County comes running through, and I see the student section over here. They've kind of tilted and turned, and they're yelling at the players as they go through.
Sure.
And this is what happens. But everything seemed to be pretty normal. They're going to get to the locker room, and that's going to be the end of it.
Right.
I mean, once they get to the locker room,
it's over.
Game should be over. So, the student section will disperse. They have nobody to yell at now.
Yeah.
They're going to go about their day unless the parents continue to cause problems, or in case the Lincoln County coach doubles back and starts yelling at them. And that's what I saw. I looked to my left, and Dyron Birdwell, the head coach at Lincoln County, is on the court, and he is finger pointing and yelling at the student section. Now, I don't know what he's saying. It looked pretty animated. And I'm sure as a coach, you start defending your players. I'm going to give him a little leeway here. It's pretty natural to want to do that. And a good coach is going to try to defend their players, but you have to know the when and the where and the why and the common sense. If a hornet stings one of your players, is the answer to get your players away from the hornet's nest, or is it to take a stick and turn around and whack the hornet's nest to defend your player? Which one of those is the smarter decision? And I feel like he spun around with a stick and whacked that hornet's nest. And I'm going to defend my player, buddy. And that,
or whatever,
or whatever he was doing,
yelling.
And so I get it. I get that passion. It's a heat of the moment thing. You like to think you would do better, but first year head coach
You're
in Lincoln County. So there's a lot going on, and you're passionate. You won the game. But again, in that situation, you've got to get to the locker room and get gone and get away from that. And so now the student section is a little bit geeked up and gassed up over this. And so they're yelling back at him. So you've got an adult here yelling, a coach, and you've got 100 students here yelling. All right, I see that happen. I'm watching it. I'm like, this is interesting, because I've taken a commercial break from the post game, and I'm just kind of like, I kind of wanted to get it back. I was texting Clem. I was like, hey, kill this commercial. Give it back. And so he goes on. Birdwell finally goes to the locker room.
But
I don't know what happened next. This is where I have a disconnect over what happened next. And I'm going to put a video on the screen that shows you a little bit of it.
This is happening opposite of where.
Yeah, this is on the opposite side. So,
and I think what has happened here is they saw the Lincoln County parents.
I know what happened in the video. Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm laying out.
Go ahead, lay it out for us.
The Lincoln County parents on the other side. It's that locker room.
Yeah, because after Birdwell left and went on, about 20 or 30 seconds later, maybe, I may be a little off on my timing there, the student section rushes around the corner and is headed towards that locker room. So I don't know what caused that.
Did you play the whole video?
No, I stopped it because I wanted to finish explaining that. So I don't know what caused that. I don't know what, there was a little pause. The students were still kind of gassed up. And I don't know what caused that, but at a certain point, that student section, or a large portion of them, rushed around the corner and was headed towards that locker room. So I don't know who did what, how it happened, or where, but that's what happened. And at that point, the parents across the state, across the gym, Lincoln County parents, they're opposite of this. They're watching it and doing all their cheering, and they see, I imagine they see Birdwell doing his thing, and they're over there doing their thing, and then they see the student section rush that way. So here they come. They're starting to come out of the stands. And that's what I'm about to put on the screen for you. You can see them kind of cheering and doing and whatever and kind of throwing their arms up. But then here comes Mr. Green Shirt out of the stands. And, buddy, he's ready to get somebody. And he was on a mission until he got down to the floor. And y'all watch these incredibly strong women hold him back. He gets down there, and all of a sudden these women get a hold of him, and he can't go no further. Oh, got him. Held him back. He's just kind of doing that. Y'all come on over here if y'all want some of this. He's jumping his feet up in the air.
He's talking to high school children.
He's doing this. And so
children,
it looked like a couple
teens.
of Coffee County people had stepped in front. And I think I see some Lincoln County people trying to be like, hey, man, just go back. Because at this point, you're fighting against high school kids is what you're trying.
Yeah. What are you going to do when you get over there? You're going to hit a high school kid for
Well, what's going to happen is once he gets over there, high school kid A's parents are going to see that, and they're going to come if they're there.
Shoot you.
They're going to, and so that's when you start to have an issue. So, and at this point, it was pretty obvious to me when I saw kind of this part of it, and I'm showing it again on the screen. When I saw this part of it, I was like, I looked around and I said, there's not enough security in here. There's not enough security, and I'm not blaming anybody. It may have been a normal amount of security for a game, but as heated as it was getting at that point, I knew, hey, we don't have enough security in the building. This is not a good situation when I saw so many people moving towards one another.
I think if you're at a game and you're an adult, you're a parent, a grandparent, adult, and you let the other student if the other team's student section get under your skin so badly
To the point that you're going to go down there.
then you lost.
Yeah.
You lost.
Well, and that's the thing. So, I've been to a game where I've been annoyed by the other team's student section.
Sure.
And then- but
they're
then-
annoying.
but-
Don't get
but you-
they
But you
all
can't
are annoying.
engage to that
No.
point. So anyway, that's one video that we have. And you see some, interaction there across the way. This is nowhere near the intent of it. This next video, this one will show you a little bit more. This next one it may give you a little vertigo. It's gonna shake you around
Sorry
a little
about
bit.
that. There was a lot going on. I was trying to catch a lot.
So this is right as the student section pushed around the corner. Now you can't see the front of that, but you kind of see the start of the issue here as they start kind of pushing around the corner and headed toward the locker room. And then Holly spins around and you can see security and administrators are trying to kind of get between the sides. But there's a Lincoln County lady. She's plumb across the court on the free throw side. And a lot of just kind of stand. And there's this guy in the blue.
Like they're holding, multiple people are being held back.
Yeah.
I don't know who they're trying to get to or what
Right.
their goal is, but there are several people being held back.
Well, the guy in the blue, they about to show him again. He's got his L up. He's making sure to let everybody know.
No,
All
buddy.
right, here he is. Letting everybody know who lost the game, I guess, instead of celebrating the win on the other side. So it got out of hand. But there's another video I'm not going to show of maybe it's a Lincoln County player that kind of got enthralled or engaged in a little bit of a kerfuffle on the opposite side. And then somebody ended up detained over there. There was a guy in handcuffs on the bleachers. Somebody said there was another one detained. I didn't see that person.
I only saw
one
person,
and I saw
they
them release that
once
person.
Once they had him, I think they spoke with him, and he was sitting on the bleachers and just sitting there and waiting for everything to clear out, and then they let him go. It was just kind of like, hey, we're going to sit you right here until things cool down, and then,
Yeah, it was certainly. And Jessica, I see here, is a Lincoln County fan. Welcome to the show. The engagement that happened that I feel like probably got things over the top was when the Lincoln County coach circled back to go at the student section. After that is when things got sideways.
I don't know.
Jessica is letting us know that taunting is against the TSSAA rules to prevent things like this. I have never seen anybody from Lincoln County taunt anybody.
No, definitely not.
Certainly that was a Coffee County issue.
100% all Coffee County taunting, no Lincoln County taunting at all.
I didn't see any Lincoln County taunting. I didn't see any Lincoln County taunting after the game. I didn't see that. I didn't watch the Lincoln County students dog cuss a Coffee County player and coach on their way to their post-game interview in Fayetteville. I didn't see that happen either.
Yeah.
Or with my own two eyes and my ears. Like I watched a Coffee County coach and a player going up the steps
past Lincoln
County student section for a post-game interview in Fayetteville. And I watched a student section absolutely accost them verbally on their way through. And they went on up into their interview and they left and they went home after they had lost the game. They didn't turn around and start yelling at the students.
Jessica Addison has a good point. She said the L that he was holding up at the student section was not an L for a loss, a loser. He was saying Lincoln County.
Yeah.
That's not a taunt.
Yeah. Now, Jessica with a good point saying someone should have got it under control sooner. I will give you that.
Agreed.
I did think after
100%.
the first kind of engagement, so to speak, where everything kind of get a little wild, people are coming across the court. I didn't see anything like it was not good, but it's like, okay, it'll be cool if this is over now. But I looked at Holly and I said, hey, this isn't over. Something else is going to happen because at this point, the student section had kind of already done their thing. They had rushed that way. They pushed that back. They separated and they pushed the Lincoln County parents back to their side. The Coffee County parents back to their side, but everybody's standing around looking at each other with looking for something to do.
Yeah.
Like everybody was just kind of standing there. a lot of phones are out. Nobody's leaving the gym. Like usually at this point, people are starting
That's
to
when
leave
people should they
the gym. And
yeah.
I said, they need to clear the gym. This is not over. Something's going to happen. And sure enough, within about 5 minutes, it started to get a little sideways on the side behind the scorers table. And that's where you ended up with somebody detained over there. There was some pushing and shoving that got into it. I don't think there was ever any punches thrown, but I think there was some pushing and some shoving and some things that got a little bit wild on that side. That to the Coffee County SROs and administrators and teachers, and I even saw a few Lincoln County teachers and coaches, not the boys coaches, but some others, they did a pretty good job of getting between the sides and keeping it separated. The players had gotten to the locker room at this point for Lincoln County. The coach had come back and was
taunting?
Again, like I said before, coaches are going to defend their players.
Sure.
A good one will. Okay. So I don't have a problem with that, but it's just kind of and in the heat of the moment, you make decisions you may not make with a little bit of thought to it. But when you, again, if a hornet stings one of your players, do you get the player away from the hornet and get the player to a safer spot away from the hornets? Or do you take a stick and turn around and whack the hornet's nest? I don't think that's the answer. I think you get to the locker room and you move on and be done with it. But it was certainly crazy to watch. There was some drama. I don't know how much. There's a lot of video out there because everybody had their phone up after a while. Put that video back up on the screen or one of them. There was some. There's video everywhere, and I don't know if there's video that shows everything or if you'll ever be able to investigatively piece together the whole thing. Still don't know, what caused the rush that direction. But I thought that the SROs, for the little bit of manpower they had, and there were some plainclothes, non-working, off-duty officers at the game, just to watch the game, who came down and helped. They did a pretty good job. But wouldn't be surprised if we don't see a little extra security at the next couple of ball games at the district tournament, regardless of who's playing who.
Yeah. I don't know where.
Holly's watching this video.
The man in the green is telling the student section to come on.
Yeah, like
come on. These are.
You're trying to get a high school
16, 17, 18 year old.
You're trying to get a high school kid
to meet you out on the
on.
court because you're.
So I don't know where that's leading to, and I don't know if we would call that taunting or not. But again, I don't know what's going to happen there. What's if you get a high school kid to break through that, because again, some of those will do some wild things.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
So
high school kids
are annoying. And
I wouldn't want to be a teacher. I wouldn't want to be a school administrator to have to work around high school kids all day. That sounds exhausting.
Kyle says most of these flabby middle-aged parents rushing the floor would get folded up like a fourth grade love letter by a lot of those high schoolers. Yeah, I mean, it was, again, I don't think you want to try to bring them across the floor. That's not going to work. Now, because somebody had made the point saying, well, they're just trying to make sure their kids are safe. Well, if you want to make sure your kids are safe, then get over there and make sure your kids are safe. Don't try to start a fight. Like if you're like, okay, well, I'm just trying to make sure my kid gets to the locker room.
There's a couple of ways you could approach that, like in a.
Well, you could run over there and try to split it up. How about that?
Yeah.
Instead of trying to create more of an issue, which I think is what happened. If I'm in that situation, I get it. Okay, if that's one of your son is over there,
sure, 100%,
or your coach is you're a coach's spouse.
I don't fault them for that.
Yeah, and you say, all right, well, I'm going to get over there.
There's a kerfuffle and my kid's in there.
Yeah, and I want to make sure they're safe. Well, then I'm running over there to assist the SROs and making sure everything stays separate. I'm not going down to the baseline of the floor and throwing my hands up and saying, hey, come on over here.
Yeah, because
at that point your kids apparently are safe. You're just trying to fight somebody.
If you hold your hands up in a way that says, hey, I'm just checking on my kid. I'm just checking.
Come across,
nobody's going to want to. They're going to say, okay. Let's just.
You can come across in a non-threatening manner.
That was aggressive body language.
Yeah. Well, it's aggressive body language when you're waving the other side to come over there and pretending to be held back by your half your size lady back here, or whoever. So I just feel like you could be non-threatening and go across and say, hey, I'm just over here to kind of help make sure everything is good. And once you see your kids are in the locker room, you can I mean, there's all kind of ways you can go around the cafeteria, get to the side, make sure they're getting out okay. A lot of ways.
I have been so mad at a youth sporting event that I have yelled and showed my tail, and afterwards I wish I wouldn't have done it.
Yeah, we've all done that, I think.
But always who I'm
Everybody but me,
talking
'cause I'm
to
perfect.
is another adult.
Usually, yeah.
I'm never.
I've never yelled at a high school kid. Like we've seen, high school kids, refereed games our kids played in or umpired games they played in. I've never yelled at one of them.
No, but I have seen adults.
I've seen other adults do
yell
it.
at
Yes.
student or
Yeah.
high school referees and stuff. But anytime I showed my tail, it was someone who is grown. I can't imagine. I may want to yell at some punks and lay hands on them, but you can't. You gotta. That's
do
the
that.
devil talking. You gotta stop.
You got to shoot that one off your shoulder and move to the other side. I was talking to the Lincoln County radio guy after the
Super nice guy.
after the thing. Yeah, he and I get along great. He must not originally be from there. He's a nice guy.
Stop.
And Paul Hendry takes a lot of pictures. I've known him for a long time. Oh, I was talking to the Lincoln County radio guy, and he was in shock. He said, "Did that
just
happened?" He yelled that down from where he was. And he was kind of perplexed by it all too. Marty over on the camera says it all boils down to the coach should have kept on going and things would have been fine. Yeah, and that's kind of the way I see it. I don't know what happened after that, but I think if he keeps going, and it was a tinderbox in there. Like, I mean, it was a heated environment, but and it's very emotional. But if he keeps going, I don't think any of it happens. If he goes to the locker room, because it de-escalates. You have to de-escalate in that situation.
100%.
You cannot escalate with high school kids in the middle of just a absolute. It's like lighting a match in a fireworks tent. That's you got fireworks everywhere. You can't light that match. You got to de-escalate and move on. And he didn't do that. He lit the match. And I feel like that's what caused him. I don't think that was his intention. I don't think he intended to be like, let's watch this blow up.
No.
I think he was trying to come back, probably defend his kids. I'm sure they were yelled, some nasty things were yelled at him on the way by. I don't condone that, but there's no way to win that battle. You won the game.
You
Just
won.
Go on and go home. Carrie says spirits get high and emotional during games like these, but imagine if he just went to the locker room, different story for sure. I agree. I think that's probably the case. Just go to the locker room, celebrate your win, and get out of there. Go home. Jessica says, I don't think I've ever seen the winning team ready to fight.
Yeah, that's what was so bizarre. They
won the game.
They won.
Like, I'm celebrating. I'm celebrating on the way off the floor. I'm, if I could be a little bit of a troll. I don't know if y'all noticed that about me before, but I can be a bit of a troll. So if I'm in that position, of course, it's easy. I told you I was going to armchair quarterback. I'm running by the student section and probably give them a fist pump, right? I'm going to be like, yeah, got that win. And I'm going to keep going. I probably troll a little bit that way.
Sure.
Yeah, how about that? But I ain't going to say nothing. Marty said he was hoping someone hold him back. It must be talking about that guy on the green over there who got to the bottom and then decided he wanted y'all to come over here and fight him on his side. He didn't want to come over there. We'll see. I don't know if anything comes out of that in terms of TSSAA or anything. It's post game. That's another thing. There were no officials on the floor. I thought that, and I don't know. I thought the officials. And somebody can correct me. Steve Trussler may be listening out there, and he's a Hall of Famer, so he may can call in and clear it up. But I thought the officials were supposed to stay on the floor through the handshake. I thought. I could be wrong. Maybe that's just something some of them do, and I've just assumed over the years that's what they're supposed to do. But I thought the officials are supposed to stay on the floor until the handshake is done. I don't know if that would have made a difference or not. Obviously, I mean, they wouldn't have been able to stop this. I don't think. But sometimes if they still have control until they leave the floor.
Yeah.
And so if that had happened, there could have been
penalties
that you could have a post-game ejection. I've seen it happen.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen where a game was over. The final horn had sounded and a technical foul was called on a team, and the other team got to shoot free throws and won the game. I remember because it happened. It was Coffee County. Coffee County won the game. That happened to the other team they were playing because of behavior after the game.
Okay.
Because you can't. The game can't end, and then you act a fool.
Right.
So I thought the referees are supposed to stay and have control of the floor until the players left or through the handshake or whatever. Maybe that's just something I've generated in my head.
Again, we are. What do they call that quarterback on the couch?
Williams says, you're way wrong. As a former official, control was lost by administration way before this event happened. I didn't say that the officials had to keep control of the whole gym. I didn't say it would have changed the outcome. I'm asking, I thought they should have, or I thought they were supposed to stay on the floor until this happened or until they left. I didn't say it would change it. I just thought they were supposed to stay until the teams had their handshake. I don't think it had anything to do with this. And I don't know where administration lost control of the game. I didn't see the student section do anything outside of the norm of what I've seen student sections do at any gym I've been at.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't come on the floor. Nothing
was thrown.
Nothing was thrown. Nothing. I've seen some crazy student sections. Warren County gets wild. Shelbyville gets wild.
Our student section has gotten wild previously. There has been past years and years ago where things, I know I've been at games where things were thrown, but that's not what happened.
Yeah. Yeah. And so things get, and occasionally when stuff gets wild, officials will go to administrators or whatever and say, can we get this under control or whatever. I saw at one point administration said something to the student section. I don't know if it was about anything or if it was just, they were just over there talking to them. But there have been times they've asked them to calm down or do something different or scoot back. I don't know how you do that any differently. Just because they're right next to me. So I hear them pretty well from where I broadcast at home. They're on my left shoulder. So I hear a lot of the stuff they say. Maybe not specific words, but I hear their chants. They're right in my ear and I can see how they do things. But they're going to be rowdy. That's the point. They're in high school and it's a high school ball game. Let's not forget that. It's a high school basketball game. They're high school kids.
Yeah.
So they're going to be there. They're going to have fun. Can you do that without yelling, obscenities or saying things?
I don't like all that.
Sure.
I don't like that.
I don't like that at all. But
Josh made a point. He said, I like when a student section cheers for their team more than dogs the other team.
Yeah.
Like hype your team up more than dogging the other team.
I think you got to dog the other team.
You got to have a little bit of both.
There's got to be a little bit of both.
It's a competition. It's fine.
Yeah. But I didn't see anything where somebody mentioned about the administration let it get out of hand way before that. I don't know where now where it maybe could we clear the gym a little faster or something like that after. Yeah, for sure. But they anticipated, I don't know if they anticipated, but they clearly were trying to solve any possible post-game issues by security was there. When security was there up against the student section before Lincoln County got over there to get to their locker room. So they're there to make sure there's no free run at anybody. And at that point, I don't believe the students were just going to probably yell at them on the way by. And it's kind of what it happens every game. I've watched it happen every game for years. Where they just kind of yell at them on the way by. That's just the positioning of where their locker room is. I've watched it happen at other places. But the return to yell at the student section in the post game, I thought probably lit the spark. It probably lit the match to. I think it just turned the temperature up. Like it's already up here, and I think it got everybody. It gets Lincoln County side more gassed up. They see their coach yelling like, "Yeah." And they start going,
sure,
and it gets the students going. And I think the whole thing could have been de-escalated there. And I think hopefully lesson learned.
Maybe it's just maybe I am not looking at it. Maybe I thought I was looking at it without bias, but maybe I am. And because I got to think if Coach T was down there in a kerfuffle, I might run down there too.
All right. Coach T was in the locker room.
Oh, of course, 100%. I'm just saying, if roles were reversed though,
yeah.
and I saw a crowd
crowd
of parents around Coach T,
Holly can get a little passionate.
I'm gonna throw bows.
She can get a little passionate.
Anywho, we probably just made everybody over in Fayetteville PO.
I can't wait to see him tonight. He'll be over for the girls' game. I mean, it is what it is. It's
fine. Everything's fine, you guys. No one got hurt. Everyone got home safely. That's all that matters. And we know kids can be annoying, but you got to be an adult.
I ain't got to be an adult at some point. So I was just sitting there packing up my stuff, just watching. I was like, this is good stuff. Trying to plan my way to get out of here.
I was Walter Cronkite.
Let's see. Jessica says TSSAA rules say the officials can leave after the horn sounds. Yeah, somebody said that a minute ago, so they leave after the horn. So I think I've just seen that happen before, where they stay around. I thought maybe that's what they were supposed to do. So
That they can leave, or
they said, well, she says it says can leave. I don't know what the wording is probably specific here. William says they leave at the horn. I've seen some stay around. I've seen some not stay around. I've seen baseball ones stay around until I've seen it done differently.
sure.
So I don't know if there's maybe it's just an unwritten rule or if it's just a personal preference or what. Of course, it was awful heated in there. They may want to get out of there. Marty says, how bad would it have been if Lincoln County had lost?
Oh god,
That's a good point. Like, they won the game, so they were happy that they had won. They just got a little
They were
sideways over there.
very angry that they won. Almost.
Very angry.
I don't know.
Yeah, win the game,
I wish
celebrate.
them all the best.
Yeah, well, they've had a good year on the boys' side. All right, we got more morning show. Good job, Holly.
I normally don't like doing stuff like that because drama tears my tummy up. I'm real sensitive.
Well, no, I thought that you did a good job. You got us the video here, which I've been able to put some of that on the screen, and you've done a pretty good job breaking that down without getting too wild. You know, sometimes Holly can get a little passionate, so she's done a good job this morning.
I don't want Mr. Green Shirt trying to find me at the game tonight.
Mr. Green Shirt, he'll get about 5 feet from you, and somebody will gravity will hold him back. Court with a good point. Lincoln County and Coffee County, very similar communities and fan bases. Most everyone dislikes both. It's probably good this happened after a girls' game the last couple of years. Maybe it didn't. Samantha, I don't mind losing, but I hate losing to people like that. Now, Jessica, Lincoln County's girls play tonight against Shelbyville. And then Lincoln County's boys will play tomorrow. So the rest of the district tournament schedule is like this. So high school Lincoln County girls, Shelbyville girls tonight for third place at 6:00. And then all these games are still at the patch here. And then Coffee County girls tonight against Cookeville. We haven't talked about that for a district championship. That'll be at 7:30 tonight. Now, tomorrow, it'll be Coffee County and Cookeville boys at 6 playing for third place. And then after that, it's two passionate fan bases, Lincoln County and Shelbyville, at 7:30 for district championship. Probably gonna stay and watch. That's tomorrow night at the patch. So you can go watch some good basketball.
We hope that you do.
Bring your brass knuckles with you. You never know.
No, do not. Golly, Josh.
He's instigating things. No, don't do that. You'll be fine.
We're just here for some good basketball.
I'm also here to make fun of it. I mean, a little bit. Somebody earlier said they didn't understand why I was laughing about it because I think it's a little bit funny. I mean, it's a little bit funny.
No one got hurt, you guys. It's not. We're not. I just the part that is funny to me is that our students section got underneath skin that much.
To that point.
Yeah.
You got a group of high school students got parents that upset and a coach that upset that they couldn't behave themselves after the fact. Like, how do you let that happen? I got to walk off, like you said, you got to walk off and be like, I got to be a little better than that.
Yeah.
Jessica says, I enjoy a little sideshow at my games. Yeah, 100%.
A little sideshow. That for me was a
I was grateful that Holly kept her camera around. I was like, oh, I hope she didn't put her camera up. And I looked up and there she was. Well, she was walking around that court.
I was getting different angles.
She was walking around and spinning around with that camera like a Japanese tourist. Just spinning circles around the gym like she'd never been inside of a gym before. She just was spinning around and getting all the photos, all the video she could get. Dana says, I think it's funny that adults reacted to that level. Yeah. I think that's a general consensus there. I don't know. We'll see what happens next couple of games. We'll bring you guys the play-by-play.
You may get something started tonight.
We should put on.
No.
We should put on Lincoln County clothes and sit over there and see if we can get something stirred up. We should go in
No.
incognito.
I would never.
Yeah. You put on Lincoln County stuff, and I'll put on Chevyville stuff, and then we'll start fighting each other from across the
Yelling
gym.
at each other, yeah.
and
me
we'll
and you.
and we'll see if we can get everybody.
I would never do that. I'm just
It'll be a
not a
great segment.
confrontational person. And
She wouldn't be able to fake.
I
be
am,
fake
but
confrontational.
I prefer not to be.
No, Holly's not very.
I'm
confrontational.
leaned back until I gotta. I'm laid
Well, then
back
she can be-
until I gotta.
she
lean
can be
forward.
fighty.
What?
She can be a little fighty.
Yeah. That's how I know you got to stop. You can't hit Holly. I have to tell myself that all the time.
Hands
you
to
can't
ourself.
hit people.
Hands to ourselves. If I start going after somebody, you don't hold me back. You just let me go.
No, I'm holding you
No,
back.
you don't.
Yeah.
You don't hold me back.
You about to see that super strength that moms get, like when their kids are trapped underneath a car and they can lift a whole Volkswagen up. That's what I'm gonna throw you over my shoulder and carry you out of there.
All right, we got more fun when we come back. We've got Stupid Silly Stat, chance to win some prizes. So get your phones ready for that. You're listening to The Morning Show. We're an hour into the show. You have burnt time. You're a master at it.
Thank you.
This segment was supposed to be over 15 minutes ago.
Well, we had a lot to say.
All right, we got games when we come back. Chance to win prizes.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios.
We're your friends. We're your neighbors.
Locally owned and operated.
Oh, yes. Was it? Jerry said something funny about officials, and I always like a good official jab. I'm going to use it later. Where is it at?
Jerry,
Officials about as useful as tits on a boar hog. Yeah, I'm going to break that out during the game. I'm going to break that out during the ball game sometime.
When I was x-raying,
Holly got in trouble for saying
I
that.
I didn't get in trouble for saying those exact words, but I had told a coworker that she was so lazy. I wish she would just go on home because it pissed me off to have to work and watch her not work. Like, at least pretend you're working. At least pretend you're doing something. But if I'm going to be busy, I don't want to be busy and pissed off. So I wish she would just go on home. And another coworker went and tattled on me and told my boss,
Who goes in tattletales?
Holly told Becky she's more useless than tits on a boar hog. And I'm like,
Truth hurts, don't it? Things that what's crazy is they come back tonight. Yeah, so they'll be back tonight and tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the more, but I don't think it'll be bad because Coffee County's not playing. They don't hate each other like they hate Coffee County. Yeah, Chevyville and Lincoln County play. But tonight will be a girls' game. I don't think it'll be that intense. I think that Lincoln County will travel well. They always travel well for the girls, but I don't know that Chevyville will. But Chevyville will bring a lot tomorrow to the boys' championship game, I think. I could be wrong. Oh, yeah, that was just on one station, Brian. We were over 100 there for a while. Once you throw in the YouTube viewers and then everybody left.
maybe we should do something nice for Lincoln County tonight, like have complimentary waters on their side.
We should get them the chill the hell out pills from Spencer's. You can get those.
No.
You can get them little pill bottles, and it's like,
It's candy.
yeah, it's candy, but it's like chill out pills or whatever. Calm your ass down pills. We'll give them some of those. I'll post that on Facebook later. Get everybody riled up.
That's the opposite of what I was suggesting.
Is it? No, I mean, it's not the first time. I mean, there's been some. I'm gonna say no kerfuffles. I don't know if that's even a word, but I'm using it now. There have been some post-game and pre-game antics in softball before with them in Coffee County. It's been in basketball before, but their boys are about as good as they've been, maybe since the 80s or early 90s. That's the thing. Coach Birdwell's done a good job. They've won a lot of games.
Yeah, yeah.
And so they got a lot of people,
Rooting for them.
rooting for them. And so it gets a little heated in there. I can't imagine being an adult trying to get a student section to come over, or a particular person of a student section to come over. And, like, what are you going to do with them? Like, what if one of those kids broke free and came over there? What are you going to do? You going to get yourself arrested?
I'm trying to think think of it in reverse. We're at Lincoln County, and one of our parents gets down on the court and starts acting like they're going to.
No, we've seen this before. We've seen our parents get on the court before. It's happened.
No, not and go for the student.
Not to go for a student. No,
I'm
It's
not
gonna go for a
talking
parent.
about parent on parent. I get that.
Parent on parent violence is perfectly
I
acceptable.
support
I
that.
support that. Yeah.
I'm talking about one of our parents going down and approaching
A student?
the student section in an aggressive manner.
I may try to go.
would-
I may try to go get them to save them. I'll be like, you
Yeah,
get back over here.
But I think that would be turd head activity.
Oh yeah. 100%. I'll be
It's
like, what's
not
wrong
just
with
because
them?
It's
No.
what happened.
God no.
Anybody that even if ours it didn't happen
No,
that way.
you can't do that. You can't do that.
What are we doing here?
Just a stat.
Get offended. Okay, you've been warned. This is the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
You can get replays of my abrasive opinions later on Spotify or Apple Podcast, The Morning Show with Josh and Holly. You can also rewatch the show over there on Facebook and YouTube. Search for Thunder Radio. All right, so we got an hour in, hour to go. Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. Cameras brought to you by Dr. Carmine Family Dental. Holly, welcome back.
Thank you, buddy.
It's been a good show today.
Yeah.
It's been intense.
Yeah.
We should put out a like one of those cheesy how to behave at the game videos.
No,
Oh yeah, I
no.
think we should do that. But one of those like here's how to act when you get to the game. And then we should do the here's how you don't act, like Chris Rock, like how to not get in trouble with the police. We should make one of those before the next basketball game. It would be a hit.
Well,
Here's how to not get arrested at a basketball game. Here's what not to do. Like I feel like that would be good. Some of my best ideas yet.
sorry, I'm getting stat. I wasn't
You ready to play games?
prepared. Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't know the stat was coming up in the third segment today. You ready?
Please.
Oh, I was just making sure.
And now it's time.
By the way, Cindy likes my idea.
Statistics that you never knew
I don't know where you're getting your statistics.
and probably don't need.
Did you bring your statistics?
It would be a big hit. It would be an absolute big hit for sure. All right, stupid silly stat. Holly, go on ahead.
In 2025, Americans spent $11 billion on this food item. What is it? What did we spend $11 billion on?
Oh, I you sent it to me and I couldn't see it, but there it is. It's little. And in 2025, Americans spent $11 billion on this food item. Call in on the Ben Lomond Connect hotlines, 931-728-1320 or 728-3526. Brian with a really good point over on the cameras that we don't need extra security at the game tonight, just more of these women to hold those guys back. More of these just tiny little women. Just
Strong
put them
women.
down there and hold the guys back. Oh, boy.
I'm
All
going
right.
to spit out my protein shake, Brian. In 2025, last year, Americans spent $11 billion on this food item. What is it?
728-1320, 728-3526 to get in on the Ben Lomond Connect hotlines this morning. We're a little late playing our game. Usually we play like 7:20, so we may have lost a lot of the kids. They like to play, and we don't have them, so adults are going to jump in and win the games this morning. 728-1320. Leanne with a good guess over on the camera said pizza.
Golly, I bet I
Holly loves
spent
pizza.
$11 billion on pizza.
Morning show.
Dubai chocolate.
Ooh, Dubai
Well,
chocolate.
that's a
very,
good guess,
very popular
but
in
not it.
2025. Great guess.
Morning show.
Milk.
Milk. Good try. Not it. Not milk. In 2025, Americans spent $11 billion on this food item. What is it? Now, with a stat like this, it narrows down the guesses. So it makes it a little bit easier because you know it's a food item. 728-1320. Think your guesses. We've had, what do we have? We've had pizza, chocolate, and milk. None of that is correct. Chocolate milk. Let's combine those together. I love chocolate milk.
I mean, it's not a liquid. Okay, it's not a drink. Just go ahead and knock that off.
I'm getting text messages from people about the whole debacle. Also said, well, the good officials will stick around. Morning show.
Pumpkin.
What was it?
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin?
Oh, good guess.
Not it. Not pumpkin.
That's a lot of pumpkin.
Well, that was a stat one year in October about the money that's spent on pumpkins. It's the best stuff segment out there.
I gotcha.
728-1320 or 728-3526 to take your best guesses this morning on the Ben Lomond Connect hotlines. $11 billion spent on this food item last year. Morning show.
Morning. How about chicken nuggets?
Chicken nuggets is a very specific guess, but it's not correct. Not it. I like the specificity there.
Well,
though.
the answer is a specific thing.
It is. Oh, it is a specific
So-
thing. I said I like the specificity. I like it.
He didn't say a brand. He just said nuggets.
Chicken nuggets, yeah. It could have said chicken. Which would it be? Chicken wings, chicken nuggets.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
He just said chicken nuggets. Morning show.
Personally, I've spent about several $1,000s on ice cream.
Ice
Oh.
cream. You're not going to share no ice cream with me because I like ice cream.
I'm loving it.
Yes, McDonald's. That's not it. Good try.
Josh loves ice cream.
I love ice cream, man.
I'll read it again. I don't know who you're texting.
Well, it's somebody who's supposed to be here for right up the morning show, so I'm trying to get back with them.
In 2025, Americans spent $11 billion on this food item. What is it?
Morning show.
Is it hot dogs?
It is hot dogs. Very good. What's your name?
Jason.
What was it?
Jason.
Jason?
Jason.
Kaysen. You got to forgive me, Kaysen. I'm hard of hearing. All right. How did you get that answer, Kaysen? Did you come up with that all on your own?
Yes, sir.
You like hot dogs?
I like hot dogs.
You like hot dogs? Okay. What
I like
What-
the way you said that. I love hot dogs.
what do you put on your hot dog?
Just ketchup.
Ketchup. Have you tried it with just mustard?
That's it. No.
No.
Do you like mustard at all? Or are you a hard ketchup guy?
I don't like mustard.
Don't like mustard.
I don't like mustard.
I
Oh,
love mustard.
I don't like mustard. Well, how old are you, Kaysen?
12.
12. Are you on your way to school?
Yes, sir.
Am I holding you up right now from getting out of the car?
No.
Okay, good. Now, what school are you headed to so I can give a shout out?
Westwood.
Westwood. All right,
in
shout
the-
out.
in the hood.
Shout out Westwood. Kaysen, have a good day at school. Come on by and get you a prize. Congratulations. You're the winner today, okay?
All right. Thank you.
Kaysen, winner. Hot dogs. $11 billion spent on hot dogs last year. We get our fair share of hot dogs in the summertime, especially.
That's what I came
Holly
here
wants me.
for.
Holly wants me to turn on my pellet smoker, which takes a while to get going, just to make her a hot dog.
I don't know what you need to do, buddy. I don't know if you need to buy a little just small grill just for my hot dogs, but I don't like being
This grill
told
here is just
every
for Holly's
time
hot dog.
I want a hot dog. Holly, I got to start up the smoker just for you a hot dog.
Well, it's just a lot to do
I
for
don't
something
care.
that takes 5 minutes to cook. I'll boil you a hot dog.
I'm not eating a boiled hot
You
dog.
sound so spoiled. When's the last time you had one? You may go maybe reminisce back to
Them
your
hot
childhood.
dogs and spoiled so much they bust open and they're
Oh, it sounded- oh,
soggy.
yeah.
Ugh.
They're so- When's it, you may have one and it just tastes so good. Go back to your childhood.
No, I eat raw hot dogs when I probably would rather eat a raw hot dog than a boiled hot dog.
Raw hot dog or Vienna sausage?
Well, Vienna sausage is smaller. You get it down quicker.
What's wrong with my bell? That did not sound good.
Leanne said we could get a grill pan for our stovetop. You can just grill me.
Janice says air fry those things. Now you're an air fryer.
I hadn't tried one in the air fryer. James said 5 minutes in the air fryer. You guys, thanks.
You can air fry anything. So we need to probably try that. Jessica says not all hot dogs are created equal. Grilled hot dogs are king. I agree.
See?
I agree. I mean, I want a good grilled hot dog.
Unlike Kaysen, I like mustard on
Oh,
mine.
and but the thing is if you're going to grill them, you want to charcoal those things. Like a charcoal grilled hot dog, the taste of that is unmatched. So you might as well just air fry it if you ain't gonna get it on charcoal. A good point from our loyal listener Heather, and I've heard this before, and it's pretty long running debate. Is a hot dog a sandwich? On a bun. Yeah, you have a hot dog on a bun, not just a plain hot dog or whatever. Now,
but the bun is connected.
Yeah.
Is that the diff? Is it? It's not two slices. It's one. For a sandwich, you need two slices.
I'm gonna ask ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Let's ask ChatGPT. She said Ray needs to know, so we're gonna find out. You know what Ray will never know is the pain of eating a hot dog on regular bread.
Oh,
at that point, I
man.
think it is a sandwich.
That is a sandwich.
Yeah.
That's
and that's
the
what I grew
worst,
up on.
Eating a boiled hot dog.
Eating a boiled hot dog on regular bread, and the
leaves
juice,
your fingerprints in the side of it.
the juice comes through the bread. The bread sticks to the roof of your mouth because it's so like it.
You got to give them one of those.
Okay. So ChatGPT has this to say on this: is a hot dog a sandwich? Technically, yes.
Okay.
It is. Emotionally, absolutely not. That's what ChatGPT says. And then
okay.
Yeah.
Way to be confusing.
Yeah.
Way to not answer that.
By definition, a sandwich is food placed between two pieces of bread. Now, wait a minute. It's not two pieces of bread. It's one
connected
piece of bread. Unless they've been in the pantry too long and they're
They
dried
fall
up
apart.
and it just falls apart because you didn't get new buns. By definition, a sandwich is food placed between two pieces of bread. A hot dog is a sausage in a sliced bun with toppings that fits the structural definition. The no, it's not argument. Most people instinctively reject that idea because a hot dog bun is usually one connected piece of bread, not two slices. So that's what you're just saying. It's culturally in its own category.
Okay.
And no one goes to baseball games and says, I'll take a sandwich.
Yeah.
I want a hot dog. So ChatGPT throwing some confusion into the mix, but it says if we're being literal, yes, it is a type of sandwich. If we're being socially sane, no, it's its own thing.
Well, I want to be socially
sane. I like ChatGPT sometimes when it gets into that kind of argument. It's because then it does this right here. At the end of it, it says, let me ask you this. Like it's trying to conversate with you. It says, let me ask you this. If someone said, I'm bringing sandwiches to the cookout and showed up with only hot dogs, would you feel misled?
Yes.
That's your answer, it says. That's you would be like bringing sandwiches when they showed up with hot dogs. No, you said you were bringing.
I thought you were bringing sandwiches.
But you're bringing sandwiches.
Yeah,
You showed up
absolutely.
with hot dogs.
Okay, good point. Good
point.
point.
ChatGPT waits to the very end and then drives home the point. So if I'm going to the cookout, what are you bringing? I'm bringing sandwiches. People expect you to show up with sliders or sandwiches, and you show up with hot dogs. You're like, well, I said I was bringing a sandwich. You say I'm bringing hot dogs.
That's right.
I'm glad that we did this. Thank you, Heather.
Hope that helps,
Now
Ray.
Now I can win these debates, and now I know exactly how to address this situation if it comes up again. Let me tell you guys about Common John Brewing Company. We spent a lot of time up there yesterday, about 5 hours. It was a good day, and I highly recommend that you try out Common John Brewing Company for a myriad of options or reasons. I mean, if you like some decent food, they got good food. They got good flatbread pizzas. I enjoy those. The funky chicken wrap with some pork rinds is a go-to for me, and I still like the gut buster that morning breakfast. Get that scrambled egg bowl. They're open Wednesday through Sunday. If you're a beer drinker, then yeah, try. They got a Kolsch down there. I recommend. They got a Slow Down Easy. That's the IPA. I recommend. And they got plenty of other options as well. There's I don't say gazillion. There's a lot of options in terms of beer down there. But if you're not a beer drinker and you're like, I'm not a beer drinker, it's not my thing, or I never drink beer. That's fine. They've got regular drinks down there, fountain drinks, and you can get some food as well at Common John Brewing Company. Coming up on March 14th, party on the patio. Make sure and mark your calendars for that from 3 until 7 that night. They got $1,000 worth of prizes you can register for on your way in the door, and that cost you a thing to register. News break. More morning show when we come back.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
Spring Street. Oh, yes. Good show today, all. You've done well. Do you want to play Name That Tune next?
Yes.
Okay. Is it Name That Tune or is it Name That? Okay. She said true. She'll never know that pain. Or beanie weenies. Baked beans and a couple hot dogs.
Yummy.
Yeah. Used to eat that stuff when we were kids, like we just had iron stomachs. And we thought it was a treat. This is good. Here's a little protein. Mm-hmm. Somebody's turned up my Fox News back here behind me. I can hear it.
Huh?
Somebody's turned up my Fox News back here. I can hear it coming through the receiver.
Oh, yeah.
It's just turned up on me. It's not a big deal, but just turned up a little bit. I got a busy week this week, Holly. I got ball tonight at 7:30, which, man, you know. I probably will stay and watch that late game tomorrow. Kind of want to see what that's all about. Kraut and wieners.
I like kraut.
We used to have that when I was little. We get sauerkraut and just chopped up hot dogs in it for dinner. That was good. I liked it though. Like I remember thinking I wanted it. Like TGIF at 7 o'clock on a Friday night. TGIF's coming on. I got sauerkraut and wieners. Good.
I didn't even know you ate sauerkraut.
Well, I couldn't eat it now. The smell of it, and I couldn't eat it unless it was mixed with like hot dogs. Like if I couldn't just eat, but I liked it mixed. I remember being. I'm not talking about little. I was in, elementary school. But I don't think I ate that.
I feel like sauerkraut's one of those things that kids.
Yeah, it'd be that or, manwich, or minute steak, cube steak. Not to be confused with tube steak. It's not the same thing. What's a hot dog?
That's a hot dog.
It's a hot dog.
Hi. You're a tube steak.
Grilled cheese with fried hot dogs in the middle. I've never done that. It was just long today. I'm reading off all the qualified candidates for political office around here. I had a feeling for the news the last couple of days. God bless Katie. She does such a good job. I'm sure she is going to be very disappointed in what I've done. Last time I had to post a news story, she sent me a text later. She's like, when we post this story, we check this category, this category.
She was telling you what to do.
Yeah. She's like, usually we want to check this category and this category for that kind of news. I was like, okay. Sorry. I'll do better next time. Let's see. Let's see here. What's the birthday list? Oh, God. My legs are
South and East Tennessee have the best hot dogs.
Who?
Leslie, I saw your pictures from Florida, and Josh and I were this close yesterday to just
to driving our ass to Florida.
Just randomly driving to Florida. We were craving that salt air.
It's cold here. And then I'm so cold, and then I click on Leslie's story, and there she is, just laying out by a pool or beach or wherever she's at. I'm like, oh. Enjoy down there. It looks warm. When you talk about our new Teacher of the Week program.
Okay. Can that be your, what else you got tomorrow?
Yep. I forgot. It starts this week, so. What's today's birthdays? Shout out to the wrestlers. Had a good weekend. We got to work, Leslie. I'm working so I can retire at the same age you retired.
I could work remotely from the beach. I could go.
We should have, instead of booking something for May, we should have booked something for when basketball season was over and go farther south where it's warm and take a week or two off before we started covering spring sports. That's what we should have done. Hindsight, you know. Like to have hindsight. Early. Birthday's yesterday?
Christian Andrew. No, that was Sunday.
What, this weekend?
Wait. Yes, Christian Anderson was yesterday.
Let me see here. What item does your household go through the quickest? That's a pretty hot topic over there on our Facebook page right now.
That can be your. That's what else you got.
Or it was going to be Teacher of the Week.
I meant for Wednesday.
Although I'm curious as to what are the answers. Heather said laundry soap. Who says laundry soap? I thought it was laundry detergent.
Who said soap?
Heather. Phyllis.
Laundry soap.
Who says laundry soap?
In my bed.
Do you say laundry soap or laundry detergent?
I say detergent.
I've never heard anyone say laundry soap until our Facebook yesterday, when it was the question was, what item does your household go through the most? And Heather said laundry soap.
Shannon says same people that call hot dog sandwiches.
Yeah, Heather. It must be a Florida thing or something. Isn't she from down there? I don't understand that. I've never heard that. Laundry detergent, I've heard that my whole life.
What does she call dish detergent? Does she
call it
call
dish soap?
Dish soap?
Well, a dish soap. I would say dish soap if it's the kind you. I still say dish detergent.
In the like
the spray. Like if you're washing in the sink with your hands, you might say dish soap then, but I still say dish detergent.
What about what you're putting in your dishwasher machine?
That's dish detergent. Or
washing powder is what we
tabs.
called it. That's what Shannon said. Washing powder.
Well, that's when people use the powders a lot. They still have the powders, but Heather calls it dish detergent, but she calls it laundry soap.
Okay.
I've never. That's new to me. Yeah, that's new. Dish detergent for the dishwasher. She said dog washer, but I'm pretty sure that's a autocorrect there. Okay, I was just curious. I happened to open up the comments and saw that, and I was like, "Who says dish soap or laundry soap?"
Let's play games.
We're gonna play Name That Tune.
Josh has got a little snippet of a song. He's going to play a 1, 2, and a 3-second clip. Once you have figured out the exact right name of the song and the artist,
you both
call us 728-1320, and you're going to win. Any minute now.
Sorry. Oh, yes. That takes you back, don't it? Anybody know that song and the artist? Can you do this?
Yeah. I can. Insulted you would even ask.
Anybody know that? It's, if you listen to the whole show, this is tied into some of the stuff during the opening segment. Not the basketball fracas, but other stuff. 728-1320. Nothing on the Ben
Just
Lomond
give them
time.
time.
I am giving them some time. I'm giving them some time, but they nothing yet. Leanne thinks it's Bruno Mars.
Close.
Bruno Mars. No, that's not, in fact.
Mama, you didn't give me the exact right name of the artist.
I love when Holly's mom starts guessing and Holly starts talking to her through the microphone. Mama. Like it's this whole thing. I don't know that happens on many radio stations ever. Only here. All right. What the 3-second clip again here. All right, they got to give you something. I think people get the name, but the artist may take them a minute to figure that out. 931-728-1320 on the Ben Lomond Connect hotline. See if you can win yourself some prizes this morning. We got birthdays coming up next, by the way. That's what I'm working on over here. Morning show.
Is it the Tootsie Roll song?
That's the correct song. Yes.
It's a number. Some kind of boys. 69.
Yeah.
69.
Yes.
Yes, that is right. Yes, look at her working through the problems right here on the air. What's your name?
Woo-hoo.
What's your name?
I'm sorry?
What's your name?
Christy.
Christy.
Chrissy.
Chrissy or Christy?
Chrissy.
Toot
Mama.
Okay, no T there. All right, yeah, that's correct, Chrissy. Well done. Taking everybody back to nostalgic today.
Today's National Tootsie Roll Day.
Today is National Tootsie Roll Day, so go out and celebrate.
Oh, how cool.
Yeah, Holly's a themey gal, so
Play that answer.
she'll bring some theme to you. Is there a bonus on this today, Holly?
No,
or
no
we're done?
bonus.
All right, congratulations, Chrissy. We appreciate you.
Thank you, guys. Y'all have a great day.
Thank you,
too. I need to play that on the 90s and 9.
You do.
I
You
haven't-
really
I've
should.
not played
It's
that
today's
yet.
national.
I can probably sneak it in today. Morning show.
We've got little snowflakes falling out here, Josh.
I saw some on my way into work this morning, Sue.
Thank you, Sue.
I saw some. Be careful out there.
I'm seeing stuff, and I thought, no, I'm going to look out. Sure enough, it is. Enjoying the show.
Thanks, bye. Yeah, no, it was flurrying on me a little bit on the way in this morning. Morning show.
Hello?
Hello.
I'd like to put a birthday on for tomorrow.
For tomorrow, so that's going to be the 24th.
That's correct.
Go ahead.
Eddie Smallwood.
All right. How old is Eddie?
Well, I'd say he's somewhere in his 50s.
All right.
I don't know exactly.
Well, that's fine. We'll just use his name.
Okay, Eddie
Smallwood.
Smallwood.
Eddie,
Thank you then.
I've got him down. Eddie Smallwood. That's unfortunate. All right, we got him on. He's we got his name down, and he's on the birthday list for tomorrow. We're going to do today's birthday list next. Call him in 728-1320. I'm doing Saturday, Sunday, and Monday birthdays, and we'll be giving away slices of pie this afternoon. You're listening to the morning show, brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle.
Back pain, neck pain, arthritis slowing you down? Meet Dr. Rachel Roberts, Manchester's new pain management specialist at Unity Medical Center.
All right, guys. Randy Frazier's got a birthday today. All right, we'll add it right on in there.
I like buttermilk biscuits.
Buttermilk biscuit.
Soup the flour rolling dough. I also like My Posse's on Broadway. Me and Kits at Station at home away from home. Hands getting dirty.
Switching gears is morning show overdrive. You push birthdays after 8 o'clock, so congratulations. You deserve that. You didn't feel well this morning. All right. No Christian Anderson Sunday. Only got one on Saturday. Colton Strickland. So.
Let me check. I didn't even check.
Well, it's fine.
Yeah,
Sometimes it's a lot of birthdays.
It looks like also Colt. We got Colton Strickland.
Yeah, he's on there for Saturday.
Okay.
Somebody, you must have wrote him down. Looks like your handwriting. Oh. Looks like a female handwriting. I don't think unless Brian's got really good handwriting. Sun's popping out. That's good. I didn't think we were going to see much sun until later. So maybe we'll get a little warmer today than I thought.
I did not sleep good last night.
You going to take you a nappy? She is. She's going to go and take a little napsy. That's okay. You can go nap.
I'm gonna need to get my energy up for tonight.
Yeah, you gotta be up late.
Gotta...
Couple, not that bad.
Okay.
Where's my other hand? It's back here. You got too many toys. Had somebody come in the other day. Just going to talk advertising, and I was going to bring them in here. And I came in, I was going to sit on that side, and I was like, we can't sit over here. There is stuff everywhere.
You absolutely could have sat. What better way to?
Speaking of, Joke of the Day starts. Sponsor starts on Wednesday, so.
You need to put on the list.
I am. I got to start printing the list off again. Because I got to have my read ready, so I'll have it. To the left, to the left, to the right.
Coming into a radio station and buying advertising sometimes can be intimidating. And what better way to disarm people than with toys? Maybe they're fidgety like me.
We got a lot of meetings this week about advertising.
Yeah, you're right, Shannon. I'm way tougher than him.
Your hometown radio station.
WMSR.
Birthday time. We cross the top of the hour. It's Morning Show Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage. Call in those birthdays. 728-1320, 728-3526. You can call in birthdays for any day you'd like, but today we'll be celebrating Saturday, Sunday, and Monday birthdays. And this afternoon at 4:30 during News and Grooves, Brian will be drawing for a winner of a slice of birthday pie that comes from our friends at the Mercantile Cafe, Bakery, and Gift Shop. At the end of the week, we draw for a grand prize winner, a cake from the Food Lion, so be sure to call those in. We also draw for anniversary flowers from the Mossy Pot in downtown Manchester amongst our anniversary submissions. All right, Holly, give me a drum roll, please. Here we go. Saturday. I only got one birthday. Happy belated birthday to Colton Strickland on Saturday. And as of now, he's the only one. Y'all can call in more, though, if you want to. Sunday, only got one birthday as well, Christian Anderson. And Monday, we got Beth Pennick. Happy birthday to Beth. We got Jamie Doherty. Happy birthday to Jamie Doherty. And we have Randy Frazier. Happy birthday to Randy Frazier. And that's all I got so far right now. Holly, any locals that I missed that you have over there on your side?
No.
All right. Celebrity birthdays?
Yeah.
Now I got clips.
Yes, sir.
Here we go. Clip one.
Mr. Potter, our new celebrity. Tell me, what would I get if I added powdered root of asphodel to an infusion of wormwood?
Name that celebrity.
He did.
Play clip 2 here.
Clip 2?
Yeah, it's a separate.
Do you really think you have a chance against
I knew that was him.
Okay.
I just don't remember his name. I mean, I know he died when he fell from the top of the Nakatomi Plaza. And I don't.
You're right. It's Alan Rickman.
At the hands of John McClane. But didn't he recently pass away?
2016,
Okay.
he passed away.
Oh, recently. That was 10 years ago. Golly.
Time flies. Play clip 2, and I want you to finish the sentence.
Do you really think you have a chance against us, Mr. Cowboy?
I don't know what he says next.
Yippee-ki-yay!
I know what he says next. I'm not allowed to say it.
All right.
Mr. Cowboy.
Clip 3.
Probably never. My family doesn't live there anymore, and someone burned it down.
That sounds familiar.
Probably never. My family doesn't live there anymore, and someone burned it down.
You're going to have to give it to me. I don't know.
That's Sophie Turner. That's Sansa Stark.
Okay, that's what I was getting. I was like, that person sounds familiar. I've heard him on TV.
Okay, so yeah, so
Sansa.
Her name is Sophie Turner. She turns 31 years old today, and she's actually in a new horror gothic movie with Kit Harington, who played Jon Snow. So they're back together. That is called The Dreadful, released February 20th, 2026. So she reunites with Game of Thrones co-star Kit Harington.
Jon Snow.
You know nothing, Jon Snow. That wasn't her, by the way.
No, that was his girlfriend there.
All right, clip 4.
Can't go to the police, not now. He's made sure of that. He's just out there and he's watching us and waiting. What are you waiting for, huh? What are you waiting for?
Jennifer Love Hewitt has
cinematic gold right there.
Jennifer Love Hewitt has a birthday today, huh?
Yeah, she's turned 49 years old. And I'm surprised you love her so much. She's not on your list.
Well, I mean, I don't know why she's got to be on my list.
Nev Campbell. That's the people's.
Nev Campbell,
horror
Scream
star.
may be better than I know what you did last summer, but Jennifer Love Hewitt's harder than Nev Campbell. So.
Okay. Clip 5.
Oh, I'll stay away from your son, all right. Stay away forever.
You're never going to guess that. Play this. That was a character this actor played in The Simpsons.
Oh, okay.
I have the theme song to his show is clip 6. See if you can guess it from him.
Hey, baby, I hear the blues are calling. Tossed salads and scrambled eggs. Quite stylish.
I don't know.
That's Frasier.
I didn't watch Frasier.
It's Kelsey Grammer's birthday today. He turned 73. He also voiced Sideshow Bob on The Simpsons.
I didn't watch Frasier.
You didn't watch Frasier. You didn't watch The Simpsons.
I wasn't allowed to. Is there more or is that it?
That's it.
All right. That does it for birthdays and celebrity birthdays. Calling your locals anytime. 728-1320. We're past the top of the hour. It's Morning Show Overdrive. You know, a lot of things in life are stressful. I mean, you know, like the end of that ball game the other night. That was stressful. Trying to get the kids out the door. Stressful. Making sure they're wearing the right clothes. Stressful. What's not stressful is getting into the home of your dreams if you have the right finance team on your side. And that's Heather Phillips. She's going to take that stress off of your plate so you can focus on other things. She'll take care of getting the financing in place, making sure all the paperwork is done. That's what she does. It's her job. She's a professional. She's been doing it for over 60 years. She's not. Her and her team have been doing it for over 60 years combined. Stop by and see them at 1300 MacArthur Street, right here in Manchester, and online at newhavenmtg.com. That's New Haven Mortgage, newhavenmtg.com. NMLS 1477317, Equal Housing Lender.
The temperature sure can fluctuate this time of the year, but one thing that shouldn't go up and down is your internet experience.
That is true. The temperature does fluctuate quite a bit this time of year. Whew, it's just a 2-minute break here. And then we're back. Freedom.
Proud of myself for getting through this today.
You've done good. I like that stuff we had last night, though.
While I was awake in the middle of the night, I was like, maybe I shouldn't have drank that stuff. Maybe it made it worse. Maybe it exacerbated my symptoms. I don't know.
I fell asleep hard. Dana's birthday week. What day is your birthday, Dana?
It's 28.
Let's get her on there.
29?
29. There's no 29. Oh, yes, 28. Yeah. She's leap year, baby. So I guess you celebrate on 28th. Or do you celebrate on the 1st? I guess 28th, right? What day do you celebrate on?
I had an email come in for a athlete birthday that's February 29th, and she was like, you can just post her whenever this week since there's no 29th.
I feel like you should have to celebrate on the 1st because the 28th is the day before your birthday. You should have to wait till the next day, which would be your, you know. But also, if you want to be in the same month, you'd have to be the 28th. It's called the topic, like is a hot dog a sandwich? And should adults yell at high school student sections? It's quite the debate.
You can
with
yell at them.
Yeah, you
whatever. Yell at them.
You can't go over and fight them.
Like you're gonna beat them up.
I'm gonna get them. Oh, it's time to come back.
Thank you, Dale.
It's a Monday Menagerie.
Yep, Monday Menagerie.
Gosh, to push all the fancy buttons.
The snowflake button makes it cold, cold, cold. Set temperature makes it hold, hold, hold.
This is the morning show with Josh and Holly.
Welcome back. Thunder Radio Morning Show here until 8:30 today. 6:30 to 8:30, Monday through Friday. You can catch replays of the show on Apple or Spotify. Search for The Morning Show with Josh and Holly. And follow us there. Also, You can rewatch the show on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cams on Facebook and YouTube. Search for Thunder Radio. A lot of basketball coming up in the next couple of days. Tullahoma girls are playing today at 6 in a third-place game over in Tullahoma. Tullahoma boys are playing tomorrow at 7:30 in the district championship over there in Tullahoma. Coffee County girls are playing tonight at 7:30 at home. That's a district championship game, District 6 4A championship against Cookeville. Should be a good one. And hope to see you there at the Patch. And then tomorrow night, Coffee County boys playing at 6 against Cookeville. That'll be third place game in the district tournament there. So hope to see you guys out and about at some of these area ball games. Holly, welcome back.
Thank you, buddy.
Also, spring sports start this week for middle school.
Yeah.
Next week for high school. We don't really get too much into the coverage of that until we wrap up our basketball coverage, but it's coming soon. You better make sure your batteries are charged up for your outdoor.
Right. Heated clothing.
I'm gonna get me some heated stuff. I can't handle this cold.
You should. There's no reason you shouldn't have heated clothes to broadcast outdoor sports.
Yeah. Now, luckily for me, like the home baseball games, I'm upstairs and it's warm. And Steer does a lot of the softball games.
Yeah, but you're outside for middle school games.
All right. Monday Menagerie.
We got to talk about Punch the monkey.
You do not punch a monkey.
No, you. That's the monkey's name is Punch. He is a baby monkey in Japan. He has captured the hearts of millions
I don't know about
around the world. I know. That's why I'm bringing it to you. So he's adorable. But Punch is being bullied. He was rejected by his mother, and the other monkeys at the zoo are terrorizing him, just grabbing his hair and pulling him
he's
around.
not fitting in.
No, he's not. So the zookeepers gave Punch a stuffed orangutan.
Yeah.
And he carries it with him
Bless him.
everywhere.
Yeah. He just wants a friend.
He carries it with. He sleeps on it. He drags it around.
Now I'm caught up in this now. I want to go beat up those other monkeys that aren't being nice to him.
So here's a little photo of Punch with his monkey.
Oh, look at him dragging him around. I feel bad for him.
Yeah, everybody does.
Because he doesn't have a friend. He doesn't have nobody will hang out with him.
So he's 7 months.
Monkeys are very social.
He's 7 months old.
Yeah.
He's at the Ichikawa.
I'm sure that's pronounced correctly.
Ichikawa City Zoo. Any abandoned by his mother.
Ichiku
Abandoned by his mother at birth. He got the stuffed animal.
Why was he abandoned by his mother?
Sometimes they do that. His story has broken hearts, ignited.
What feels bad? His mom doesn't want him. He don't have no friends that want him. Like this poor guy, nobody wants him.
It has ignited a protective fan community across every platform. So I guess IKEA stores worldwide. There's a $20 stuffed animal. I don't know if IKEA was like, hey, we're donating stuffed monkeys to Punch, or people have gotten.
Well, can we not find one monkey out there that can socialize with him? Like, can we not find one monkey in the world that we could put together with this guy and they get along?
Why are we leaving him in there at this point?
Yeah, like, can we take him and put him somewhere else? Like, find him another zoo or another habitat or another, wildlife sanctuary, wherever you would put him. But it's got, like, let's just travel him around till we find somewhere he fits.
When they start bullying him, he runs away to find that little monkey, and he kind of like shields himself with the stuffed monkeys. Zookeepers also suggest
like other monkeys need a whipping. So they won't act like that.
In terms of his mother, in Punch's case, the mother was a first-time mother, indicating inexperience. Zookeepers also suggest that Punch was born during a heat wave, that would have created a high-stress environment. In environments where survival is threatened from outside stress, mothers may prioritize their own health and future reproduction rather than continue to care for the infant who's healthy.
Brutal.
Yeah, it's brutal. It's a dog-eat-dog world.
Nature,
So these are the type of monkeys that cling to their mother's body after birth to build muscle and strength.
Yeah.
And to get a sense of security. However, because he had been abandoned, he had nothing to grab a hold to. They thought that giving him the stuffed animal would help.
I wonder if they're beating him up because he's little. Maybe they're picking on him because he's a small guy. Like, can we feed him a bunch of spinach and get him big and strong and him go over there and beat up the monkeys?
I don't know, but they say that the behavior of the other monkeys towards Punch isn't bullying or abnormal, but a regular social interaction.
He just doesn't know what to do. Maybe he doesn't understand the social.
And they said Punch may not develop the appropriate subordinate responses to show they submit to the dominance, which could have ongoing implications. He just don't know.
He don't know what to do.
He don't know what to do.
Bless. Well, now you've got me all tore up over here.
I know.
About the health of this guy.
Any hootie. I saw pictures yesterday of another monkey sitting and seeing them two cuddled up. So maybe it's a good sign that things are on the upturn.
One more, go fast. If you don't have one more, that's fine too.
I do. I have one.
We're tight on time.
Okay. Did anybody see the dog that ran out onto the course during the Olympics cross-country ski race?
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yeah, there's a cross-country ski race going on.
Oh, no, I did see it.
And I guess this dog disappeared from his home, ran away. He's a very kind, very stubborn, very sweet dog. And while the skiers are skiing, you just see this dog. He kind of looks like a husky-ish.
Yeah. What's going on over here?
Running
what y'all doing?
on the course with the skiers. So
looks like y'all are having a good time.
Yeah.
They like to play in the snow.
Any hootie. That's all I got.
Speaking of snow, it's 23 degrees outside. Spitting a few flurries here in Manchester, Tennessee. High of 34 today. Some sun mixed in. Overnight tonight down around 18. 48 on Tuesday. 37 Tuesday night. Back up to 58 on Wednesday. Some rain Wednesday night into Thursday. High of 62. And then Friday, 58. Saturday, 67 and sunny. So Friday and Saturday look to be the best days this week in terms of temperature and sunshine. So get ready for that. Earlier in the week, a little cooler. And then some rain midweek. Still be a little bit warmer, though. Weather forecast brought to you by Baker Brothers, your hometown pharmacy since 1928. News break here.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
Spring Street Market of Manchester presents your daily news. We're busy today. All right. Mercantile Cafe, Baker, and Gift Shop. They're closed today, but they'll be open again on Wednesday with chicken and dressing. Talk to them about catering, 723-2491. Y'all have a good old day now. Tell them about Holly.
Hey, bye, y'all. Have a good old
See you
day.
at the ball game tonight.